keep working on it, that one's right.
Okay.
Okay, let's call the meeting to order, pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call vote, please.
Annette.
Here.
Look forward. Skelton, yes, and here. Brown.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Here.
Okay, has everybody read the March meeting minutes? There's two, there's a special meeting, special one too. Right, has it.
I just saw one typo, well, maybe a typo.
What is it?
On the big paragraph where it says Skelton presented the financial information on miscellaneous expenses by $1,916, it says .9 instead of, is it .90 or .09? I think it's supposed to say .10.
1960.90, I would imagine,
Yes, it's 90.
It's 90 with
I
a
just wanted
zero,
to point out that I saw
So
that.
I'll just add a 0.
yeah. And then the special meeting minutes, you have a copy there.
You should have. Are we doing these in one or two motions?
What do you think?
Two. Probably better do it in two.
Okay. So the first, for the meeting on March 11th, the regular meeting, has everybody read the minutes? Is there any corrections other than the 90 cents?
The typo.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Who made the motion?
I did.
Great.
Okay. The special meeting minutes on March 20th?
Make a motion. Accepted.
Do you accept them?
Approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Right.
Aye. All minutes are approved? Yeah. Okay. Committee reports, I did not have a ambulance meeting, I think I have one later in April. Planning, did you guys have planning?
No, our planning commission is gonna be next month on, I think it's the 7th on the calendar. It's the-
7th of May,
It's the Wednesday, yeah.
okay. Yeah, that is. ZBA did not meet, fire board?
No, ours is I think it's 2 weeks from today.
Okay. Recreation?
Didn't meet, but we're going to be meeting soon, April 24th. They sent out, or said that the applications are ready for people to pick up and fill out, and if you want money, turn them in, and I have not heard how that's going yet, but I think you saw it on the board uptown.
Yeah, I
It was
did.
ready, recreation was ready. So we are gonna meet the 24th to go through those and, see what's going on. So I signed a couple of other letters that got missed, and but nothing worth as meeting as was, but, so anyway, things are starting to roll, cause it's spring.
Okay, and I
Correct.
think that, yeah, she did. So we have a check for that.
Yes, and they said they were sending out the letter requesting the funds for the
Yeah.
program
So
from
we'll
our
have one for you
township.
tonight when we approve it. Okay. Cemetery, the only thing is, we signed a contract with Ed Mercer for $45,000 a year to do all the things he's been doing in the past. And just a statement, I just wanted to state that. And that's it for those. So.
Was this a 3-year contract with
Just one.
Just one, huh? Okay, you wanna start with one and maybe build up?
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Yeah. Hoping. Cause that would take me past my time.
Yeah.
Okay, clerk's report.
I got information on the domestic and sexual assault abuse council. They want, I think we normally pay them $300.
Yes, that's been the,
That's what we've been doing.
that's what we've been
They
doing.
want $522.50.
That's a lot less than usual.
300.
Yeah, 300 is what we've been doing.
Okay. Looks like we probably have to approve this agreement.
I think that's only if you send them the 500.
Well, we already kind of talked about this when we did the budget, that we, you know,
Yeah.
when we approved the budget, that's what that's for.
So,
I don't think we,
so do we have to make a motion to do
No, we
that,
already
or I
approved it
just,
on the budget for the
just-
year.
so I just write a check out for
Yeah.
next month's
Yep.
approval?
That's
okay.
what we'll do.
I got a notice from St. Joseph County, public hearing on the planning commission, the
Master plan.
master plan. No,
What is it?
no, that's not what this is. This is for Heartland Organics. And other zoning changes that they wanna do with
I don't
steers.
have any idea. Oh, so you're talking about the co-op?
Yeah.
Okay, when is it?
April 30th at 6:00, 6 p.m.
Here?
Yes.
Okay, I should come to that, because that's right in our backyard. Okay,
And well, the drive's gonna be right next to us.
that's what you say.
between us and the house?
I thought they were
No,
tearing the
I
house
think
down.
they're tearing the house down. They bought that whole piece of property.
This is the,
The
Who are
co-op
these
right
people?
here, across from, the old Pioneer, Cortiva,
on
The-
Steers?
yeah.
That place, I bought this,
They bought
Property.
next door to
Yes,
us
they are
here.
called Heartland Organics LLC.
okay, so they're expanding their operation?
I think they're just
Yes,
doing
and
a
I
drive.
believe
drive
they
one.
were saying up to 20 new
Oh,
employees.
because it's right there.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
right
know.
there,
Yeah,
over there.
so I have to,
Okay.
I'll have to go.
Sorry, I gotta get my location, my directions down here, where they are.
So we did get notice that they are having a planning commission
Okay.
meeting, or a, yeah, public hearing.
Hmm.
Did you know that?
Nope.
I didn't know.
But I'll
that.
find out. I mean, I'll reach out and.
Okay, so then I did get from the state and the county and notice that the building, some of the building codes are changing,
Okay.
and I'm supposed to send this on to our inspector
I'm sure he's
and,
got it.
and Doug.
You can ask him, but I bet Doug's got it. The last one I got, he had.
Okay, this one says it's just a notice to all clerks, please pass it on.
Yeah. I can let him know. He was going to, and I talked to him Monday. He was leaving at noon to go to some training, so we probably discussed it. Okay, are we gonna do the money?
You wanna do the money?
No, I said, can we do the money, the
We
adjustments,
can.
budget and the bills?
Yes,
Okay,
I was getting that out of the way.
okay. I'm just
Okay,
going along.
there's absolutely nothing on the budget to change.
Profit loss is in good shape.
Profit loss, I mean, this is the first month, there better not be.
Mhm. Did I look and see that, did I get my line right? Is it clerk part-time's at 100% already now?
Well, Aaron changed it to deputy clerk, I went in to change it add it to QuickBooks
Yeah,
because deputy clerk isn't in there, it was just part-time clerk.
okay,
I changed it, but their paycheck was already done, and it was, the way the check is set up that it
just made it 100% or just took
Yeah,
out the
it
one,
just-
And
one
put it
number.
into the other.
It
Line
put it
item.
into
So it'll be
that line
different.
item.
It'll be
I
different.
think
next
so.
time.
Yeah,
change it.
we'll change it.
Okay,
Because we had one in part-time clerk and one in deputy clerk, so I just put them
Oh,
both in the
okay.
same deputy clerk. before.
okay, cause you do have two people working
No,
with you right
yeah.
now, okay.
I do. Thank
For
God.
you.
Well, the state hasn't quit making changes,
Nope. Okay, good.
and neither is the federal government.
Okay, I agree, there's nothing that we need to change on this one, this is good. Yeah.
Okay. And bills came to $13,239.03.
Are there any questions?
I'm just looking here.
Okay.
While you guys are looking, I'm gonna go check my phone because I have some family stuff going on.
Okay.
I get this one off.
The Ascend computer, that's gonna be every month, cause we're on a
Yeah,
contract
the
with
IT
them, right?
expenses,
Okay,
yeah, that's your IT expense.
just checking my brain
Yeah.
here. Decker is at 55, remind me why it's
It's
so
something,
lower.
They charge us once for and I can't remember, what, do
Okay.
you know what Decker's for, the $55, I can't remember,
My notary,
the notary
Oh, your
thing.
notary thing, okay,
Yeah.
you get notarized through them. your
my,
computer.
well, no, I have to get a surety bond,
Yeah,
Oh, because you're,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's what it is.
and
Okay.
now I can get my notary through the county,
Oh, cool.
cause it renews this year.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Alright,
I'm okay with it. So I move that we pay the bills in the amount of $13,239.03.
Second.
any more comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried to pay the bills. Is that it? You
I
got more?
think that's all I have.
That's all you have.
That's
Okay,
enough.
treasurer's not here. And I have two things. One is, the first one is the sign. It's gonna be here maybe by the end of the week. And I called her Monday to find out, and she goes, oh, we got your panels, and it'll probably be here by the end of the week. And it's been 5 months. So I was a little upset when I called her, cause I wanted to know, and then I got upset, I got over that, and I got upset because she didn't let me know, because she told me we'll give you 2 weeks' notice, because filers has to come.
Yes.
And so I did get to talk to Lee, and he said he would come the day they're here and do it, so that's really good of him. And I don't know what day yet, if even, probably the beginning of next week, I'm thinking it's pretty cold this week, so I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen, but anyway, hopefully, we're gonna pray that it's the right sign.
Yeah.
All the problems I've had with them. So anyway, that's that, and then the other thing is a resolution for the credit card. Did you guys see that? I put one on. When I went to the bank and talked to her, we have to have a resolution to show them.
Oh.
And it, includes that we're resolving that we're gonna apply for a credit card from Southern Michigan Bank and Trust with credit balance of $5,000, and me as the authorized signer. And so, that's all there is to it. We need to,
The number will be 2025-02.
02? Okay. So, do I have a motion to resolve this?
I will make that motion.
And a second?
Second.
Any other discussion? Okay. Roll call vote.
The floor. Skelton, yes. Brown,
Yes.
Coon,
Yes.
Arnett.
Yes.
Do you wanna explain a little bit about how that's gonna work?
Yes. I can't. Let's finish this. So, resolution's adopted, all in favor. So I went to the bank to get a card there because we had problems. We had a card, but Jamie Hudson from years and years ago, it was in his name. We had a hard time getting rid of it. And so I went to the bank to get one of their cards because when I don't run again, whoever takes my spot, all they have to do is go to the bank and they'll change the name for the authorized signer. It's in Constantine Township's name, but the authorized signer is the supervisor. And so whoever is next will go and just like signing the cards for signatures, they'll go and they'll sign. And so it can just be moved on through the bank, which is way better than having to call somebody that used to be
Don't
supervisor
do
15
it, yeah,
years ago.
don't do an individual card.
No. And it'll be through the bank, and I like that. There's no service charge, and we get cash back. So, when I send all this to her, we'll get it.
Did you second?
I did.
Okay.
And you know what? That is all I have.
Well, dang.
I haven't had a lot going on. Doug did tell me there was a place on Garber Road that he did a search on and found out it was a home that was condemned or not fit for living, and there were 6 people living there. But come to find out, somebody on April 10th is gonna pay $650,000 cash for it, and the 100 acres that goes with it, and so it'll all be taken care of. He'll clean it up.
But he'll follow up on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will, but he didn't have to write a ticket or anything because all this wasn't happening. So that was the only report I got from him, and I haven't heard from anybody else. So that's all I have.
Cool.
Yeah.
There was one house we were looking at, I don't know, the old brick house going outside of town, now that looks like a rat race a little bit.
Yeah. I still have that one on Young's Prairie,
Still
when Kalamazoo Street turns into Young's Prairie.
Okay.
I call Doug every spring. I thought about, I know the kids at the school do a cleanup. They spend a day in the
Yep.
spring cleaning up. I
They
thought
used to
maybe
call it Pride Day.
Friday.
Yeah.
And so I thought maybe we could contact them and say, hey, would it be okay if they came over and just, all they really have to do is pick things up and put them in an orderly fashion and get all the trash out of the yard. So we might do that. But other than that, I have nothing else. Audience participation, anything? You guys are bad as I am. Okay. All right, is that it, guys? Are you good?
Yeah.
Doug's not here, so we could adjourn.
Ta-da.
Adjournment.
Excellent. Holy
Over
mackerel.
18 minutes.
Oh, I know, that's as short as I've ever had. When I was looking at my
Almost a
agenda, I
record
thought
there.
this is gonna be nothing, it's gonna be really quick. Unless, Mark